Hey guys, Jeff here, Dice Setters. So as you know, we are coming upon a new year, and a resolution would be a good thing for most people. Let me tell you about the resolution I made last year. I was like, I could stand to lose some pounds. Probably 100. Let's do 100. I set my goal, 100 pounds. And I sit here in front of you right now, 100 pounds lighter. I'll still continue to lose the weight, but I did exactly what I set out to do. So, just a little bit of encouragement for those of you that want to set a high goal for the New Year's resolution. It's okay. You got this. You can do it. Last week we sat there and did a new dice set, a new strategy, and I did not name that dice set. But from what I understand, that dice set is called an anti-9. I've got news for you. I can roll a 9 using this dice set. But we're going to see what's going to happen. We're going to change my throw just a hair. Instead of it being a backwards throw, I'm going to sit there and use a forward throw. Same die set is going to be the 6-2-6-2. Again, it's called the anti-9. It also should be the anti-5 as well. But I also can roll 5s with it. Our goal is to roll horn numbers. More horn numbers. And that is our goal. And no 7s. I sit there and rock it until I'm on the cut edge, and this is just going to be a kind of a rolling. And I don't want to give it too much of a roll because I don't want it to slam into the alligator. But on the other hand, I don't want to leave the dice hanging in the middle of the table. That's going to be a 10. We're going to start off on 10. I'll mark it with a dollar chip. Six, 4, 10. I noticed the only hard way set I ever roll from what I practiced with was the 2s. That's the only hard way that I get. I did get midnight too. It's going to be a 5. And also the 5 should not come up in this dice set either. But it does. That's the hardest part for most people, is going from flat to cut edge with one hand. So if you're going to do this, I would definitely practice. You can practice on your table. You can practice on your living room table, dining room table, however. But try to pick it up and put it on your cut edge of the dice without actually touching, using both hands. 3, 1, 4. Surprisingly, that was not a hard 4. Shout out to Sonny. He was supposed to meet me in Vegas for the holidays, but our schedules just did not meet. You're 11. It's my first horn in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls. If you can do a horn number every 4 rolls, I know where I'm going to put my money at. Well, that one just stopped. I would have gotten yelled at for that one. 426. Eight. I had one comment that a guy was using this dice set and rolled, I believe it was like 80 something rolls using this dice set. I don't know if he was rolling the same way I was rolling, but using this dice set, 80 rolls. And there was the end of that. If you notice, my dice changed places. This one was the left one, that was the right one. It definitely did not end up in the same spot. We've got 1 in the horn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and the come out one. Let's try that one more time. Get it on the cut edge. If you can't do that, you know, I guess you could sit there and roll it just like this if you wanted to. It wouldn't have the amount of spin on it, but you can definitely for sure do that. That's a 7 too. Maybe you don't want to do that. It's our come out roll, so that's okay. That'd be a win-win, unless you were playing the all tall small, then you would have lost your bonus. I was going to show you that you can do it this way. Let's get them all the way down. There they go. There's a horn number, 213. So we rolled a 7, we rolled a horn number. We'll mark the 7. Now we'll mark our horn number. I mean, I could stay here all day, sit there and roll 7s and horn numbers, and that's what the whole thing was about it last week. Is that during the come out, we have a new game, a different game, a game that we can roll 7s and roll horn numbers all the time. It's going to be a 5, 415. That's going to be our point. We'll mark it with a buck. And we'll see how long we can keep that. And I won't do the cut edge, I'll just do just a side grip. Hard 10. And there goes a 7. For those of you that do roll this dice set, if you could put in the comments of how you roll. And I can try different ways, and that way you can sit there and say it's A, B, or C, you know. So I guess A would be the cut edge, and rolling on the cut edge, which is a hard 4. Oh, that was a hard 4. You gotta trust me. So you can roll on the cut edge, which is number A. You can roll it on the flats, which would be this way. I guess we'll call that B. And that one ends up in 7 for some reason. I actually was having pretty good luck believe it or not, throwing it just flat without any spin at all to it. It's a 5. And then again, they say you can't roll a 5 with that die set. So that would have been C. Let me think if there's another way I could possibly roll this. Being that it's not a backhand roll, it's a forward hand roll. I guess the only other way would be to do it that way. So let's try that way. This would be the last die set way of rolling it. It would put the backspin back on it, which would be the same way of me sitting on L1, L2. That one's going to be a 6. So that being said, yeah, I didn't really care for that at all. I kind of liked it better the other way. But I don't know if I did as well doing it the other way. I don't know. Maybe kind of one of those I'll maybe try later on. I didn't like it. Anyhow, if you use this die set, please comment. Which way did you do it? A, B, C, or D? Or if you did it the way I did it last week, let me know on that side too. Last week was from L1, or it could be L2, and it would be a backhand motion. But it's to keep the dice on axis, so you do want it rolling. I can't imagine a flat one. I don't know. This is something I just happened to think about. I saw a video a long time ago about it, and there's been comments about using this die set. So I'm all for using new die sets, but I got to have a little bit more, fine tuning. So if you could help me in that direction, which one? A, B, C, or D? I don't know. Have a good one, guys. Have a great New Year. And if you are going to make a New Year's resolution, as long as it's a clean one, leave it in the comments and let me know. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.